Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a very rainy morning here in Pier Beach, North Carolina. And I'm not the only one trying to stay dry. Look at all those birds huddled up beneath the overhang of the pier house. They're trying to stay dry themselves. Thought we'd take a little walk out the pier this morning. This storm just kind of snuck up on me. I really wasn't expecting it. I woke up about 6 this morning and it was not raining. And originally I planned on doing my little video at Carolina Beach, but as you can see off into the distance as we look to the north, Carolina Beach is in much rough shape. I think the rain's already kind of moved through here. It's actually going to the north, so Carolina Beach is really drenched. It is a monsoon down there, to say the least. So officially, my intro. Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Hitch and Yeti here. Thank you so much for joining me today. Really do appreciate all the support I get here on the channel from you guys. And that is kind of the reason for the vlog this morning. I just wanted to say thank you. And we just recently moved across the 5,000 subscriber mark here on YouTube, and we're closing in on 1 million views on the channel, which is pretty awesome in its own right. So that's pretty cool. Really happy about that. But we're just going to do a little walk and talk this morning and just walk out here, and there are some people out here that are braving the weather and fishing. Back in the day, I used to have a buddy who loved fishing more than I did, but I like fishing, but not quite as much as him. He would say this is when the real fishermen come out. It's when you have this kind of weather. He said, you know, buddy, this is when they bite. It's when the weather is at its worst. Now, I don't know if that's a fact or not. Even though I remember a few times we went catfishing at night and it was just pouring down rain. And I was just crazy enough to go with him. And we did catch a lot of fish, so maybe there is a kind of rhyme to that reason or whatnot. But we're going to make our way out here and see what's happening. Maybe this is some of the misfits out here. Maybe that's why they're out here during the rainstorm. Because they have a sign out here that says the misfits. It's kind of wild to be walking out through here. With all this rain and this type of a storm, you would think the wind would be like super blustery, but it's really not. It is actually a fairly calm morning as far as the wind goes. You can just see how much it has rained. I mean, when the pier is waterlogged, I don't know if you guys can notice, but man, these planks are really holding some puddles. They're making some puddles, even though you got these big gaps. But I guess the wood is just concave enough to where it holds the water. But it really has poured down here in the last 10 minutes or so. Look at this seagull right here. He must be scavenging for somebody's left behind bait on that rail right there. He keeps pecking at the wood. He's getting something. He's nibbling on something. He's definitely consuming some stuff there. And these people down here at the end of the pier, they don't have rain jackets on or anything. They are serious. They are hardcore at it. They look pretty dry though. I'm gonna say they probably took shelter beneath that overhang right there, the home of the misfits overhang, to try to stay dry. Welcome home. Home of the misfits, where the real fishermen fish. Down here on the end of the pier. Hopefully they're catching more than I'm seeing right now, because it is raining. Because that would not be fun to be out here in this kind of weather and not be catching anything. Just saying, It'd be like I give it 15 minutes. If I don't get a bite in 15 minutes, I'm packing up and going. I will see y'all later. I'm gonna go home and be dry and play a video game or watch a movie or something. Have a cup of coffee. Oh, look at the pelicans coming by. Yeah, that's awesome. Nice. There's no fish biting, but the pelicans are putting on a show. Okay, so the fish report this morning, here on this Sunday morning. is not very good. Nobody's catching much of anything. That's unfortunate. But I did ask the ladies down here at the end. I was like, hey, are you catching anything? And they're like, nah, just a few bites, but we've not caught anything this morning. I said, what did you do when the monsoon just rolled through? And they jokingly laughed and said, oh, we just brunted it. You know, and she said the young girl, she's probably a teenager maybe, she run down the pier to go get her hoodie right when it started, but she got about halfway there and it already hit and she was soaking wet, so she just turned around and come back. She said, I might as well just went and jumped in the ocean. And I looked at him and I said, well, as they say in those old Griswold movies back in the 80s, it's all part of the experience, Russ. It's all part of the experience. Looks like the rain has pretty much subsided here in Curie Beach. And I think now I'm gonna make my way toward Carolina Beach and see how it's going down there. And then we're gonna wrap up our video today. It's gonna be a short one. Okay, I've made my way down here to the Carolina Beach Lake. And I can hear the pump house over there really doing some work. I guess all this torrential downpour rain down here in the area has got them working overtime, I would imagine. I do see one water fixture down there on the other end, on the far end of the lake working, but this one right here, not so much. Me and a friend of mine was talking last summer. We was wondering why it seems like when you have a really bad rainstorm, it doesn't even need to be a hurricane. If it rains really hard here in the area for, say, a day or so, the Carolina Beach Lake is known to flood. It will actually spill out of the banks into the streets here and cause quite a bit of havoc in the area. And I always wondered why that is. I think I know now, and I'm going to show it to you, because there is a lot of water flowing into this lake at this very moment. And check out all the ducks out here. They're loving this rain. I think they know the woman that just pulled up in her car. She stays out here at the lake quite often, and man, they know they are watching her like a hawk. The ducks are acting like hawks today. They know where the food is. Look at them. There she is. She's got her food. I bet she's got some bread. Yeah, you can really see the water flowing into the lake. It's got some ripples down there where you can see a little bit of current. And this is why I think the lake floods. It's got to be. Look at that. I don't think I've ever seen this little rock waterway right here, this spillway, like white water rapiding quite like that. But yeah, that's a lot of water. I guess that's all the drainage from the town, more or less, or some of it. It's all filling up right here and pouring into the lake. And I guess if it would rain really hard all day long and you would get this kind of flow, wouldn't take very long for that lake to start spilling over. All right, I think now I'm just going to make my way on over here to the Rainbow Bridge, kind of check in on the Rainbow Bridge area, see if anything's changed. And I believe that's where we're going to have to wrap up our video today, because even though the rain has definitely slowed down at Carolina Beach, I do not think it's over quite yet, because the clouds over here in the southwest, back right in that direction, is got some movement to them. And the wind is kind of what wind there is. Not a lot of wind out here, but it is a southwesterly wind, so I think we're going to have to definitely wrap this up pretty soon. So good to see this little water fixture right here pumping again. Just makes the lake look nicer when you have the water movement. You don't have all that sediment kind of relaxing on the top, making the water look yucky. But man, look at the water level. I'm telling you, it really does look like it's already came up a little bit this morning. But it has rained, you know, all over North Carolina quite a bit the last week or so. All right, as the wind is starting to pick up a little bit, this is the Rainbow Bridge. See some scuff marks on it from bicycles. I don't know how they're going to ever keep this thing clean. It's going to be pretty tough. I don't know what this black is, it's almost like like almost like rubber burn marks or something. It's really strange. We do have some collars that I didn't notice last time I was here. All right, here's a few more. So people are definitely taking advantage of the Rainbow Bridge. And look at all that water pouring into the lake right there from those pipes. Oh yeah. Okay, I think this right here is as good a spot as any to wrap up our vlog today. Right here on Veterans Island. I normally do my intros right here. Standing right here in this location, looking at these flags. It's about like this. But today we're going to do a little bit different. We're going to end our vlog right here on Veterans Island. And we got pretty much the whole island to ourselves because, number one, I've not seen the geese, and all the ducks are over there with that lady. She's feeding them. They're getting their breakfast in this morning here on this Sunday morning. But I just wanted to make this vlog today once again to say thank you. I really appreciate the support. I thank everyone who hit that subscribe button. That means a lot. But more than that, even if you don't subscribe to the channel but you still watch, I appreciate you. I really do. That means a lot. Really, subscribers don't mean anything. It's just I think it's just an easier way for people to kind of keep up with you and take more of an interest in your vlogs throughout the week. I do 2 videos a week. I really enjoy making my videos, man. I really thank you so much for you guys who take your time, and time's precious. And when somebody takes their time to sit down and watch your creation of your video and kind of follow what you've been up to and what you've been doing previous weeks and so on and so forth, really means a lot. It really is. And then the fun thing this summer more than most is like how many people I've met this year. You know, just be out and around Wilmington, or, you know, I was at Disney World and I met somebody that watched the videos and knew me off of Instagram. I mean, it was really cool to have somebody say, oh my God, you know, and like want to take a picture or whatnot. And that is really awesome. And I met this really nice young girl over here at the vault the other day. Her parents actually watches the videos, and she seemed really excited and everything to be able to take a picture of me and send it, I guess, to her parents, say, guess who I saw today? You know, so that was really awesome. And I just thank everyone for all your support, man. I really do appreciate it. Everybody's so kind. And all that being said, I'm done because the wind is starting to whip up. Let's end this thing. Thank you so much for watching as always. Until next time, friends, I am the Hitchhiking Yeti, and I will see you in my next adventure. And hopefully it will not be a rainy one. Heck yeah. The wind's starting to blow just a little bit. It needs to dry Old Glory off up there. She is pretty soaking wet. Yeah. All right. Y'all have a good day. Everybody stay dry. And I will see you in my next adventure. And I got some good ones coming up. Stay tuned. We do some fun stuff down here at the coast and some stuff up in the foothills. Got some good stuff coming.